Peace, rock and roll, love, tranquility. I'm the Pen Bug Guy, Larry the Pen Bug Guy, and welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pen. And this video is all about a custom pen maker named Jim Hinze. Handcrafted pens. Now, I guess it was just fate that brought Jim and I together. I've been praying to be able to meet someone and be able to share their passion and love of them making pens. And boom, well, long story short, Jim and I met. Everything went well. I've done some videos at Jim's house. And he gave me the rundown of how to make custom-made pens. He lives in Anna, Texas, about 70 miles from me, so that's about, 140 miles round trip. Been out there a couple of times. Jim makes custom-made, beautiful fountain pens. He can make a replica of whatever pen you want, of whatever material he has to offer. And he's got an abundance of choices to choose from. He uses Jowo nibs or Bach nibs. And those are the steel nibs. But if you want to upgrade your nibs, you have that choice. A titanium nib would be $8. Up to a broad. To get any bigger than that, there will be an extra charge for that. The Bach nibs are $170. Good price for a Bach nib. I really like that nib. Up to a broad, and then the price may vary depending on the nib. And the Jowo nibs, gold nibs, are $120. And up to a broad, and then they're going to go up a bit when you get into the broad and 1.1, 1.5, etc. A few more bucks more. Last but not least, he does offer palladium nibs at $160. Great price, right? I thought so for all these nibs. Up to a broad nib, and then there's a little bit extra for larger nibs. So, Jim's prices are totally unheard of for a custom-made pen. Jim pours his own ink to make his colors. And then after he makes it, he'll get that block and he'll go over to the machine and put it in there, and he turns it on and uses all kinds of different tools, and he gets the colors he wants, and he gets that shape that he's looking for. A lot of work, a lot of man hours doing this. Oh, it can take 3 to 5 hours, depending. And that is if nothing goes wrong. But if something goes wrong, he has to redo the whole thing. And sometimes it can take up to a week. I've showed a few of his pens, and they don't do the pen justice. When you actually hold one in your hand and write with it, then that little light, ding, going to come on and say, wow. You're going to get that wow factor, right? Then you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm not getting paid to do this, but I do have the honor of reviewing the fountain pens, and I'll tell you what I like about the pen and what I don't like about the pen. I'm going to always give you an honest opinion. I don't care who I get a pen from or any kind of product that I review on my channel, because I will never ever mislead you guys, the viewers. That's not in my book to do. I want you all to get the best experience I can give you on a fountain pen. That's really important. And I want to give you my opinion on the best quality made pens. You know, I love all my pens, right? Because I can't pick which one I like the best. Well, I'm in love with, I know, Hinze custom pens. They're not only beautiful, but they ride magnificent. Jim makes each and every pen himself. He turns them. And he always does the quality control on each of his pens to make sure everything's right, and test out the nib to make sure that nib is going to be right. If it's not, then he won't sell it. His name is on the pen case. And he's got two different pen cases. This one and this beautiful wood one. This is out of aluminum and this is out of wood. Nice, eh? And I think what's going to be coming with this, I think he's going to be also adding a couple of short cartridges in there. They're ink converters. And let me show you the pen. Mr. Announcer will announce the pen.
This one is called the Ziegeist.
There's the Ziegeist. That's a German name. And it stands for German time, spirit, the trend of thought and feeling in a period. Pretty cool, man. So here is this beautiful turquoise and black combination of a pen. Beautiful fountain pen. With the metal hardware. Now Jim has started making his own clips, and he can buy clips as well. But when you buy a custom pen from Jim, you're going to choose what you want and how you want it. That's what it's all about in a custom pen, right? A custom pen is not one that's already made that you may not like. A custom pen is where you pick and choose. I want this, I want that, add a little that, make it a little girthier, whatever. And so here's the pen. And I will be doing a review on this later. I just want to fill you in about Hinze custom-made pens. His pens, they twist off. It doesn't have any caps that pull off. And this is a Bach nib, two-tone, beautiful nib, steel nib. And these, they change out, very simple. Get your finger on the bottom and the top, and you can just unscrew it out. As simple as that. Boom. There you have it. Pretty simple, right? It is. And that's what I like a pen to do. I like a pen to look beautiful, but to write amazing, but easy to handle, to work with, and to change a nib out. So I'll untwist the barrel, and I'm going to show you these are short international cartridges that will fit into the pen. They do come with ink converters as well. So I just wanted to mention that to you. But this is a gorgeous pen. And this pen, now remember, this is a custom-made pen. And you know, custom-made pens cost money. But with Jim, they're affordable. And just because they're affordable don't mean they're second class, because they're not. They're up there with the big guys. In my opinion, Mont Blanc, Pelican, Vanscotti, Lamy, Twisby, all the big guys, Pilot, all those, you know, Edison, Christoph, all the pen makers out there. Jim has a place among all the big guys. At least I think so. Because if I didn't think so, I wouldn't be saying this and I wouldn't be buying pens from Jim. End of story. This pen, just as you see it, sells for $159.99. Custom made pen. Now, if you don't want a bonk nib, you can have a Jovo steel nib. If you want to upgrade to a gold nib, you can. To a titanium nib or palladium nib, you can. You want a bigger size nib, you can. Also, what's really cool, Jim can order you a nib if you want black, blue, red, green, purple, orange, whatever, a colored nib. And I need to get a few of those colored nibs on some of Jim's pens so I can show you guys, because you guys are going to totally freak, totally amazing. I just fell in love with them. And you know how I am about blue. So, but right now, for the month of January only, now remember, January only, Jim is offering to all of my viewers on Larry's Fountain Pens on YouTube and Facebook a gigantic, huge discount. A big 30% off. You heard me, 30% off. So, this pen with 30% off is going to run you a measly $112 plus you pay shipping and handling. Okay, yeah, you heard me. You mentioned Larry's Fountain Pens, 30% off. This pen, $112. What an amazing price for a custom-made fountain pen. Who ever heard of such a thing? And it's a real deal. It's a real custom-made fountain pen. That's amazing. But that's Jim Hines Custom Pens for you. Jim is amazing. Outstanding gentleman. A real nice, caring individual. A passion for fountain pens that's endless. And he wants to try to help as many people as he can to get a chance to get a nice, affordable, custom fountain pen. Pretty cool, eh? So now remember, if you want to change nibs, there'll be a charge. Like I just mentioned, titanium, palladium, gold nibs. So how much are the nibs? Well, did I tell you yet? A titanium nib, $85. I think I've already mentioned the price, have I not? So I won't repeat myself. But this is the pen. Now, you need to order by the end of the month, because once it turns February 1st, the discount will go away forever, not coming back again. Now, right now, Jim is what, Mr. Announcer, 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks on delivering orders for the pens.
Thank you. So 3 weeks, but you'll get your pen. You can go right here for now. This is the website he's using, and he's working on creating the new website that should be up and running, God willing, this month. So bear with him, work with him, use this website, or you can email him, or you can call him, what's on the card. Get the finger off there. And he'll get back to you. So, it's an honor and a privilege for me to review these fountain pens. Thank you, Jim, for thinking about me. That's been my dream. And if you watch my reviews, you know It is. Jim and I collaborate a lot about pens. So that's about the story on this fountain pen. And you watch other reviews that I've done on other fountain pens. I'll be doing a giveaway, a giant monster giveaway on some pens that are in the reviews already. And those pens, like, let's go with the Blue Storm is $129.99. That's going to be a giveaway. The Beacon is $129.99. That's going to be a giveaway. And last but not least, the American Graffiti. Whew, that's hot. Okay? And that one is $159.99. Great looking pens. I've written with all of them. They write extremely well, nice and wet. Now the American Graffiti has a fine nib. And I'm not much on fine nibs, you know that. Just not my thing. But I did like the way that fine nib wrote. You know, I was like, what size nib is this, man? Fine. So, again, thank you, Jim, for entering the fountain pen world. Now, Jim will be making his first pen show appearance in St. Louis Pen Show, February. That's exciting. That's hot. Also, he'll be doing the Dallas Pen Show here in Texas. That's hot. So you're going to get a chance to see Jim's work. Also, I'm going to throw a sideliner to you. Jim makes some awesome, beautiful, gorgeous kit pens. Oh yeah, people freak out about kit pens. Kit pens got a bad name. They've got a bad rap. People knock them, dog them, you know. But when you see and write with Jim's kit pens, you're going to change your tune. He has a kit pen that hopefully I'll be able to review and show and share with you guys. It's going to knock your socks out. Beautiful large pen. It's got a little bit of weight, got some girth to it, but not heavy. It feels great in the hand, and I have small hands. It's comfortable to write with. My hand doesn't get tired. And the material, the metal part of the material, all of it, well, first of all, it has a dragon clip. Are you with me? All of it, clip, band, everything about it, finial, all done in, are you ready for this? Sterling silver, baby. You got it. Now, that kit pen is going to cost some money. Not major bucks. $400 to $500. That may sound a lot, but it's not. Look, Mont Blanc costs $1,000, $1,200, $2,000 plus. Pelicans, M1000, M800, they're up there at $800 to $1,100. Same with Van Scotti. King of Pens. So, you're going to be getting a custom-made kit pen with sterling silver, beautiful fountain pen. If I was working in naval, I'd snatch it. He also makes ballpoint pens, roller ball pens. He can make you a roller ball pen just like the Tornado 51. He can duplicate any pen you see that they're selling. He can duplicate it. I've seen one. Francisco, a friend of his that helps him, his wife wanted a pen. I'm not going to mention the name, but a pen that a pen company sells. And they're very popular. They're hot. And they're good pens. They're great pens. So he bought her that pen. And I thought it was the original pen. That's how good Jim is. And, you know, this time, I really want you to open your minds and hearts. Jim is giving all of us an opportunity to benefit from his experience. Custom-made fountain pens, they're that, custom-made. You, the buyer, will pick and choose what you want and don't want, and how big, small, whatever. So like this pen unscrews, does it post? This one does post. Feels great in the hand. He's got some that don't post. In fact, let me show you real quick. Here is the beautiful Blue Storm. Beautiful, right? That's one that's going to be given away. Also, we'll be selling these pens as well. This one has no hardware. If you want the hardware on it, it's going to be a few bucks extra. I don't know what, 20, depending, for a clip, if you want the band. Now me, I prefer to at least have a clip. I'm not too much worried about the bands, which I like, don't get me wrong. But I like to have a clip. That helps keep my pen safe from rolling off my table or desk. But this pen is amazing. And then the Nebula, that's going to be another pen that I have put up right now. But here's a chance, folks. Here's your opportunity. This is it. You know, they don't happen like every day. So, Hinze pens. And I'm going to read you off again. You can call, leave them a message at 214-229-1822. His site for right now, www.hinze, HinzeWoodCreations, HinzeWoodCreation.com. Or you can get them at HinzeWoodCreation@gmail.com. Right here again. This is his card. And he's got some new business cards coming out. So, got the real deal here. Great prices. Fabulous pens. Great writers. You pen enthusiasts. You thinkers that are thinking about fountain pens. You newbies. Great pens for you. When you decide to make that step, or if you have decided to make a step already, and you're thinking about what pen to buy, I'm only suggesting the pens. You know, there's other great pens. Twisby, Pilot has some great pens. Lamy has great pens. Sailor. I don't want to go too high because then it might not be in your range. There's a few Montegrappas. Conklin, Monteverde, great pens. I have them. Does that mean I won't buy any other pens? No, I'll still buy pens. That's what I do. That's what my heart tells me, my passion, my love. I'm going to buy these. I have a pen that Jim is saving for me, beautiful brown orange. I'm buying that one. I'm just saving up the money right now for it. But that's the take on Jim Hinze pens. You know, Jim has a day job. But his dream is to one day turn this, his passion, into a full-time job. So, I approve Hinze custom-made pens. So I thought I'd share this story with you. It's a little bit lengthy, I know, but how else are you going to find out about new pen makers? And there's many more pin makers besides Jim Hines. There's plenty out there that are great pin makers, but have yet to be found, yet to be discovered. And the more pin makers there are, the better it is for us, the buyers. That helps with the prices usually. So, Edison pins. Brian Edison, fantastic guy. No, I never met him. But he makes some fantastic, awesome pins. I have one. Carrots Custom. They appear to be really nice guys. Haven't met them. I have 2 of their pins. Both titanium nibs, which I love. Goulet pins. Brian Goulet has come out with, I believe it's Conklin, for the Nighthawk. Great job on the fountain pen. I love his nibs. Great looking nibs. He has black nibs and 2-tone nibs. Anderson pens. They have their own nibs also as well. Great nibs just as well. So, there's just so many fountain pens out there in the fountain pen world. It's enough to drive you crazy. Which one do you choose? What color? What size? Nib? Do I want this? Do I want that? It's just like overwhelming. Take your time when you buy. Buy from whoever you want. You don't have to buy from Jim. Buy from whoever you want. It's your money. You use it wisely. Spend it wisely. I want you to buy a fountain pen that you're going to be comfortable with and enjoy. Because you're the one that has to use it, not me, not anybody. But for me, this is a hard pen not to buy. Isn't it gorgeous? For only $112 plus shipping and handling, of course, you pay that by the sales on. Oh, for the UK people, I've had questions about that. To ship to the UK, and you can also get more details from Jim, it's $35. Not a bad price. Great price. So, last but not least, back to the contest. I will be giving away the Blue Storm, the Beacon, and the Nebula. And to learn how you're able to win these custom-made pens, not Jin Hao, real custom-made pens. You have to be a subscriber to my channel, YouTube, my Larry's Fountain Pen channel on Facebook, or Larry the Pen Bug Pen Pal Guy on Facebook. And I'm going to be filling you all in on what pen, on what channel is going to be given away, and how you're going to be able to win it. And it's not going to be your name, address, blah, blah, blah. Of course I'll need that, but that's not how you're going to win. I'm not going to draw names. And as soon as I figure out the details, I'll let you know. But that's going to wind this up. I think I've taken enough of your time. And I hope you have felt what I have in here about what I have here. If you don't feel it, don't buy it. I don't want you to buy nothing that you don't want. If you don't think the pen's worth it, don't buy it. Leave it alone. Buy yourself a Lamy or something. Whatever makes you happy. These pens make me happy. I know what I'm buying because I've had the opportunity to review them and to use them. If my name ain't Larry the Pen Bug Guy, I'll kiss your feet. These pens rock and roll, baby. Dynamite. They make me happy. For real. So I'm going to say, really, from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of Jim Hines Custom Pens, thank you very much. We both thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to little old me. I'm not one of these big reviewers that have all these subscribers and all these fancy pens and, cameras and lights and just abundance of cool stuff. I'm just little on me. But I love little on me, and I wouldn't change a thing. And later I'll do my take on review pens, about trying to bring reviewers together and bring the fountain pen community together and kit pens. That's going to be for another day in another story. Because I'm all about togetherness, man, to make us like one, like we should be. About supporting each other, helping each other, caring about each other. That's what it's about. So, I'm done. God bless. Peace, love, hugs, and kisses to all. And thank you for watching Larry's Fountain Pen. And thank you for joining me with Jim's Custom Made Fountain Pen. And again, Jim Hayes says, thank you, thank you, thank you for those that already have purchased his pens. He is working vigorously on your pens as I speak. God bless. Peace, love, be safe, stay warm. Until my next video, peace.